Hey guys, what's up? So this reading is for Capricorn. I do not have any dates on my reading because I believe that my readings are timeless. So when you find this and if they resonate in any way, then I believe that this reading is for you at that time, okay? So I was doing a different spread than I have been. I think like just whatever happens when I'm gonna do these readings from now on and not have like an actual set one that I'm gonna do because that just annoys me and it makes me not want to do them. But anyways, when I was shuffling the overall energy cards for the whole entire reading, when I was shuffling them and when I was, whatever you want to call it, a storyline already came out. So I took the cards and I'm just gonna go with wherever it takes me, okay? Because it's like a storyline and it goes all together, and then it ends with intention of the storyteller, which is 27, which is number 9. And see, I'm the narrator of my life, and you have like stuff over here it makes it sound like you have a story to tell, and your intention is to put it out there and tell it, because you also have battle. Oh wait, 9. Yeah, 9 in numerology is almost to 10, which is you're almost done with a cycle, right? So there's something that you've been going through. I think it's being in shame, and you've been taking time out to, okay. And you've been taking time out to heal, and looking in the mirror and holding up to yourself and being like, seeing and accepting and loving yourself for everything that you are. There's a dream that you have, and I want to say, okay, this is why I'm saying it. Ready? This is crazy. I just saw it actually. Okay, so you have, it's gonna be backwards and whatever, and you're not gonna be able to see it, so I'm not even gonna do it. Okay, so you have the enchanter, which is dream, right? And then it's number 21, so you put that together, it's 3. 3 is usually if you have the 3 of cups or you had the 3 of pentacles, it's coming together, it's working together, it's in a group, working together, whatever. And then underneath that you have the lovers, which, where was I? Oh, the shame. Yes. Okay. We don't have to go through that. You have the lovers, which says this cosmic union is destined for greatness, which means, again, coming together with somebody, doing whatever. But then underneath that, right, you have number 33, which would be 6, which is 5 is like conflict or whatever. So 6, like if you do the 6 of waters in the tarot deck, it's like moving into calmer waters. Okay. So like your emotions are getting more stable, whatever. And then that is co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. So it's like you have a dream and it's like you're no longer hiding your face and you're stepping into your light with love, and you're holding, because you were able to hold up the mirror and see and accept and love all of yourself, because what you're trying to do right now is come out of some kind of energy from maybe being single, as in like singular independent, not like in a relationship way, into wanting to follow and focus on service and following your higher purpose, okay? So what I mean by that, right? So you have a dream, right? You could have felt ashamed for wanting this dream for whatever reason, okay? Either you felt embarrassed about it, or because of this other person, you felt like maybe they didn't want it and you did, and like you felt ashamed of who you were or whatever, which what I was gonna say is it's number 38 is the shame one. It's the fallen star, right? That's number 11, which you can use as a master number in it, but what I was gonna do is break it into 2, right? The number 2, which the lovers is number 2. You could be dealing with a Gemini, and I only say that because the lovers in tarot is represented by Gemini, which is also number 6, which is coming out of, yeah, okay. So with that being said, all right, underneath the reflecting, you have the star mother, number 31, which is loved, number 4, which is stability. So you could have been moving from, which is number 4, the mirror is also stability. It's reflect. So you have from the reflection, from the self-work, from the inner work that you did within yourself, it brought you into this universal mother loving energy, knowing that the universe totally supports you, right? There's something about okay, so I was just gonna say there's something about this energy of the universal mother, you know, about some kind of rebirth, right? And then I looked over, and the next one is the universal midwife, which is birth, which is I birth fruitful and sacred assignments, and it's Maya, which is close to Gaia, which is pretty much all of what is, and she's holding a baby, right? So in that spread, right, you have the lovers, you have mother of the sea, so it's like through the shame that you came within, you were able to surrender to that and realize that there's a boundless abundance of creative flow that you intend to use to co-create something in order to ascend to a new level and connect to oneness within yourself and expand your awareness and have that freedom to feel like you can go off and have some kind of liftoff and opening your senses to feeling more pleasure and passion, okay? Because you have something to say. You are the oracle, you are a seer, okay? You can see further than most people. And your intuitive insights also flow freely to you, or that's part of your destiny that you learned from some kind of being a devoted kind of warrior. Like you kept going, whatever the situation is, or in general in life, right? You are somebody that keeps going. So with this dream, you know, even if at one point in time, for whatever reason, it brought you shame, it's bringing you into your destiny of the forecast, the oracle, which is 19, which is 10, which is broken down to 1, which is new beginnings, but 10 is a full cycle, right? So it's like you've came into this, I am the oracle, I'm the reader, I am able to tell my story from the awakening that I have gotten, from the battle that I have went through, and the universe has brought me a more clarity, abundance, self-reflection, moving from a state of scarcity and lack and confusion and feeling unloved and left behind. You're coming more into this embodiment of the mother of the sea kind of thing. So it's like you have mother of the sea, the star mother, the universal midwife, and then the Amazon queen, right? So from this battle that you have let go of, you like whatever you went into, right? You surrendered and allowed yourself to grieve over whatever it was, right? And it doesn't, that's my birthday. And it doesn't have to be a grieving as in like somebody passed away. It could be a grieving of like what you thought was going to be, what you pictured something. Because, okay, I learned that heartbreak and grieving are different, right? They're the same, but they're not. And there's no difference between which one is worse, because no matter what, your grieving is going to be worse over nothing else. It's you're grieving, it's nobody else's, right? So it's about you. Surrendering and allowing yourself to grieve could be something that you didn't want to accept was ending. You didn't want to accept wasn't going to happen. It's like it's a new direction. It's change into something that you weren't expecting. It's something that you weren't planning. It's something that you didn't want to change, right? So it's like when you grieve something, it brings you heartbreak as well, because it's a direction that you weren't planning on going in, because you already had set plans on what it was that you wanted. And say if you have to leave somebody or somebody breaks up with you, it's a change in direction where you didn't want to go, right? Grieving can also be of if like you're with a narcissist or something and you fall in love with them and you're grieving over the person that you fell in love with because they never existed. So it's like you're grieving over a person that, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, you're not dumb. So from getting out of the shame energy, doing the inner work, surrendering to a lot. I feel like you surrendered to a lot. I feel like you had a lot of resistance to a lot of things, and it could have been definitely this dream and this co-creating and coming out of independency. But once you let go, after ascending and working through this rebirth, loving energy through battle, through wanting to tell a story, you awaken because you have a vision, right? So the visionary is 34, which is 7. With an intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture, right? So you were focusing on maybe only one part of this dream or one part of yourself that you were feeling, and you weren't seeing the bigger picture. You weren't seeing maybe the positives in it. It was just, it hurt so much. And it's something that you could have been very passionate about at one time. And it brought you a euphoric love, kind of utopia feeling, nirvana. Geez, this whole part is about love. Entire thing. You got the lovers. This cosmic union is destined for greatness. You have the mother of sea. Okay, you have mother and you have love. Okay, and battle, which all goes together. Mother of sea, I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. The star mother, loved. The universal mother loves and supports me totally. Which you could have something to, like, maybe you're close with Mother Mary, or you know, do something with deities, and, you know, because Kali is the mother of, you know, destruction, and she helps with, and she can be helping you with trauma, or you can do Isis, which is like the ultimate goddess of mother, like whatever, okay? So you could have something like with like Mother Mary, all right? So you have the universal midwife, which is birth. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. Like you're showing up for the assignment pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is steps. That just came up. And then into the Amazon Queen, battle, I'm a devoted warrior of the universe, which comes into passion, which is 11, which again is like new beginnings, whatever, but it turns into 2, which is a union, you know? Like if you have the 2 of Cups, that's love in the tarot. I am entering a portal of euphoric love. This is all coming from some kind of awakening. And like I said, you have the intention to tell this story. And you know that. You've gained some kind of unlimited access to the divine, okay? And you could have had this kind of way of being before and kind of like forgot about it, which is also number 6. Which is also about love, which is also, I think you're not going to be able to say it. It's, yeah. And then right next to like the battle and the passion, which is 3, which is working after whatever, is quest. So it's like the battle, all this rebirth brought you into the seeing the battle in a way of putting it into passion, which is from your quest of the awakening of the visionary, of the oracle, the storyteller. And then I'm going to end with this. I could keep going. Goddess of balance. I create and foster reciprocal relationships. So if you felt like you weren't getting give and take back in this relationship, or a relationship that you are now grieving over and you're going to be moving into a new one, or this could be all about you connecting with yourself. It doesn't have to be about another person. But you went within, you did the inner work, you reflected, you accepted yourself and all of yourself, and you're unapologetic for this dream. You're not going to be ashamed of it anymore, and you're going to show up for the assignment with love from life lessons that you have learned because you went within for deep spiritual growth. And this could have been to develop your, yeah, okay, we're going to end there. Your expression. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Your expression in this world, you know, your personality. What kind of person do you want to be in this reality? How do you want to show up? You know, being a new person, you know, even because she's like looking away. So it's kind of like she might be like walking away from what she once was, and there's music notes everywhere. So you could have something to do with music. And then I just want to do this. This one's done, and then I'm done because this is crazy. You have magic. So after a time of not having fun, and that's where you like have the ascension come in. So you have, these are both six. Oh no, it's a 4. Look, you have the little star, which is divine, and you have the holy child, which is a star seed, right? My inner child is whole and complete. I am a divine child of the universe. That's like awesome. So like end with, well, if you went to this, it would be magic. Oh, and then the high priestess, which is all about intuition. But we're going to end there. So show your light. You're in the right direction. I like this spread. But yes, tell your story. You have the intention of it, you know, and you might have had to wait for it all to come together because maybe you're moving from independency into this lovers and co-creating energy, which this is number 33, which is a master builder number also. But if you break it down, it's 6, which is also lovers, as Gemini, I said in the tarot. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I wish you luck. It sounds awesome. You know, whatever. Okay. Love you. Bye. Oh, Capricorn, I forgot to do your healing oracle. I'm not even gonna, like, it's literally a story. And let me see. I just want to see what I would have gotten. I didn't even do like the lessons in your thing. That was a better spread than the lessons. I just do what I feel like I'm supposed to do. Okay. Inner work. Oh my God. I love Tarot. Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weakness, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. And then you have like wisdom, the path to light. So I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Self-love. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart, which you have the voice of the heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. Awesome. Then you have like wisdom. I'm not going to read that. Transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. Life lessons within there. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light, which is again like wisdom. I want to do the voice of the heart last. The calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. It's good. Cast off my doubts. All fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. Which actually, I'm going to read wisdom just because that's like the same thing. God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. Capricorns are very patient. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. And the voice of my heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul, which is cool because there was expression with music. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Awesome. I love it. So I just did this randomly. This is my favorite card in this deck. This is the only, I saw this card and it's the only reason why I got this deck. Look at it. And if you know the Hangman and like a regular like Rider Waite, freaking whatever it's called, like it's nothing like this. But the Hangman is usually feeling stuck and it came in reverse. So it's like you're getting unstuck from a situation and finding your way out of the darkness into your dream, which that's awesome, Capricorn. Bye guys.